what this video is going to contain exactly. I imagine it'll just be days in my life because I was thinking of doing like a day in my life, but days vary. So I decided maybe I'll just film over the next week or so. I guess it depends on how much footage I get and how long, but just kind of film parts of my life, what I'm up to, and it'll just be several days in my life. And I don't know, I decided to film this because I'm at a weird point in my life right now, so I figured why not document it and share it on the internet. Basically, I just graduated college in December, and my fiance did as well, but he is still in college because he's going back for his master's, and he'll be doing that through the end of the summer. So he's not fully done with me yet. We both kind of graduated and finished, and we were like, woo, and then he went right back. So it's been kind of strange because, I don't know, I've just never been in a place in my life where like the next step wasn't like paved for me yet. From the start of school through college, there was always a next step, and it wasn't like a question of what it was. Like, even going into college, I always knew I was gonna go to college. I was one of those students, so it wasn't even like oh, do I go to college or do I do something else? I knew I was gonna go to college. So even after high school, that next step of life was already kind of decided. But now it's like, in a way it's decided, yes, because I have to go get a job so I can make money and survive, but it's not like a guaranteed thing. Like, you have to go find a job, so it's not like, I don't know, does that make sense? It's not like the next step of my life after my college graduation is paved and like I know what's gonna happen and I know what's going on. So it's kind of been weird. So that's why I wanted to vlog a couple days of my life in the current state that I'm in, just because it's strange and not like a period of life that I'll probably experience for very long. So why not document it? It's been weird. So when we came back from winter break, AJ went back to classes, and then I didn't. Obviously, all my friends did because I'm still in my college town, but I didn't go back, and I didn't have a job lined up. Still don't, but we'll get into that. And so it was just like, he went to classes and I was like, okay, bye, see you later. And then he closed the door and I was like, okay, now what? And it sounds like it might be kind of freeing because like I'm actively looking for jobs, but like obviously in the time that I'm not actively applying to jobs, I don't have anything to do. So it seemed like it would be freeing and like, wow, I can do whatever I want. And especially with all my side hustles and passion projects that I have, like this YouTube or my Etsy and my Instagram, like you would think that would be great. And I thought I was gonna love it, but it was just a really weird adjustment period for a while. And I feel like I'm in a groove now where I'm fine with how life is going, but it took a while. Like it is February 9th. So it's been a minute. And I'm like just now getting comfortable with this lifestyle, which is probably not good because it's gonna change soon. Hopefully I get a job. But yeah, so like I remember coming back from winter break, I was like, this is great. I don't have to go to classes. Like I'm gonna have so much free time to work on the stuff that I want to work on. And I was so excited, which I'm still glad I'm not going to classes. I have zero regrets about graduating when I did. I was so done with school, so that I do not regret. But I don't know, for some reason, I guess like seeing my friends and stuff go to classes and having something to do made me feel weird about not having anything to do. So I thought I was going to be really excited and motivated to like fill all that free time with working on my passion projects, but I wasn't. And the first couple weeks of January, I was so unmotivated. Like I hardly did anything. And it was just weird. Like it's very unlike me because I feel like I love making YouTube videos. I love working on my Instagram and Etsy and stuff. So it was very unlike me to like not feel like doing that stuff. So I don't know. It's just really weird. And I feel like that lasted on and off for several weeks, but I've kind of gotten into a groove now where I'm like, cool, I have so much free time to work on this stuff. I should really be taking advantage while I'm not working a full-time job, because at some point soon, hopefully, I will be working a lot because I need money, and then I won't have so much time to work on this stuff. So once I kind of got over that weird hump of like no motivation and being like, what am I doing with my life? Then I kind of got into a groove of like, cool, I have so much free time to work on stuff that I want to work on. So anyway, that was a long, rambly, I don't know what, about my current situation. But yeah, so I don't know if anyone else has felt this way after graduating college, or maybe I'm just behind and most people have something lined up when they graduate, but I just don't. But yeah, so that's how my life is going lately. But like I said, because I'm not in college anymore and because I still don't have a job, I have had a lot of free time to work on more personal stuff, which has been really fun. And I don't know, I'm just excited about where I can take my passion projects hopefully in the future, but it is a little discouraging sometimes when I think about the fact that at some point I'm going to get a job and then have so much less time to do what I'm doing. So yeah. Anyway, so like I said, it's February 9th and today it's a Friday, so AJ is at work until 5. It is currently 3:26 p.m. AJ's at work till 5, so I kind of have the afternoon to myself. And usually the long gaps where he's working is when I will do stuff like this, like film for my YouTube and stuff, just because there's a quiet house. I don't have to worry about disrupting him or him disrupting me. So that's usually when I do stuff like that. So as you saw, I just filmed a YouTube video. It's actually a continuation and conclusion of a wedding planning video, because I've been trying to document a lot of that just because it's a fun period of your life that you won't experience again. So it's fun to document. But some of it is just so small and just random little tasks that it doesn't make sense to make a whole video about them. So I had started this video like a couple months ago with one task I was working on, and then we got a bunch more stuff done. So then I was doing kind of an update on where we're at now, and then wrapping that video up so I can start editing it and put it up soon. So that's what I was doing. Now, like I said, it's almost 3:30, and now it's like, that's it. And AJ will be home at 5-ish, so until then I can either start editing or I can work on my iPad. I've been doing some drawings lately. See, that's what's nice about having so much free time, is like I can work on stuff that I normally neglect when I don't have a lot of free time. So I've been drawing a lot more on my iPad and fantasizing about making stickers, but we'll see if that happens. Also, tragic, the video I was filming, I wanted a latte and I also needed to do like a casual chatty catch-up type video, so I was like, let me make my latte while I do that. And then I had set everything up, I had already made the espresso, and then I realized I am out of oat milk and all we have is normal milk, and I went on a rant in that video. So if you want to hear me rant, go watch the wedding planning video. I don't know if it'll be up yet or if it'll be coming out soon after this one. I don't know what's going on, but I went on a little rant because I don't like normal milk. I used to drink normal milk years ago, but then I'm not lactose intolerant, but like sometimes it would upset my stomach. And so I started trying oat milk, and obviously that didn't upset my stomach. So I was like, let me just keep drinking this. And then I ended up liking the taste of oat milk way more than the taste of normal milk. And now I just can't drink normal milk. And so I was like, I've already set everything up, I have to make it. So I made it, but I took one sip and I was like, wow, this really isn't good. Like I don't like milk. So I'm sad because I really wanted a latte, but I have no oat milk. So this will probably become AJ's when he gets home. That was his strategy all along. That's why he didn't buy me oat milk. He did it on purpose so that I would run out and make a normal latte and then he would drink it. I lied. It's past 12 now. Good afternoon. Today is Friday, February 6th, 17th. Wait, oh my gosh. 16th, February 16th. So it has been a week since I think I vlogged last for this video where I'm just vlogging random days in my life. So honestly, not much to update, hence why I haven't vlogged much. Most of my days look the same. I don't wake up early enough. I spend the morning just getting ready, and then the morning's over basically. And then I spend the afternoon doing stuff for YouTube or Right Brain Rage. Valentine's Day was earlier this week, and I'm gonna show you something that AJ got me. It's a norm. Yes, that is the correct term for it. I'm definitely so late to the game with gnomes, but oh my gosh, it sounds weird to say gnome because I've been saying norm, so now norm sounds normal. Anyway, I'm definitely late to the game with the gnome thing because they've been around for a very long time, but I don't know, I'm just starting to develop an obsession with them. Anyway, so today's plans, very similar to how I just described how most of my days are. I'll probably start editing another YouTube video because I just finished the one that's going up this coming Tuesday, but I want to try to get a little bit more ahead. I don't want to be like editing next week's video this week. Like I would like to be 2 videos ahead. That'd be nice. So I might start editing my next video today. Also might work on some drawings on my iPad because I was doing those a lot a couple weeks ago and then I haven't really touched them since, so I would like to work on those again. And yeah, that'll probably be most of my afternoon. And then I think we are going to visit family today back in our hometown, but AJ doesn't get off work till 5, so that's going to be much later tonight. But yeah, we're going to surprise them, which will be fun because they don't know we're coming. But it's also been stressful because there are some plans this weekend, like they have some plans, and I've been talking to my sister about them, but it's still like kind of stressful that they don't know we're coming and crashing those plans. But it's fine, we'll figure it out. Hello, update. It is approximately 3:40 and I honestly didn't get that much done, but I need to pack because like I said, we are visiting family this weekend and I haven't packed yet and we're leaving at 5. So I'm going to pack now. It shouldn't take too long, but I'm just not a good packer because I just have trouble picking out outfits for like in advance, not knowing what I'm gonna want to wear that day. But it's only 2 days, so wish me luck. Hopefully I can actually just get this done quickly like a normal person. February 21st and I am back and I'm doing something different today. Wow, crazy. I mean, earlier I was once again drawing on my iPad, so that was the same. But I have a little task that I've been meaning to do for like 2.5 months, and it was one of those things where I had all the stuff to do it and then I put it away because I didn't want it out while friends were coming over, and then I forgot about it for 2 months. But I want to make a little recipe binder because something that stresses me out all the time is cooking because I never know what to make and I always feel like I just pick from the same few meals because I can't ever think of anything like when it's time to come up with a meal. So I want to like put all the recipes that I love and know how to make in a binder and then just keep adding to it over the years. So I got this cute mini binder. I actually got all this stuff for my birthday because my parents were like, what do you want? And I was like, you know, I want to make a recipe binder. And so they got me all this stuff and I still have not put it together. So I got this cute little binder. I figured I could print like a thing that says, not print, I could cut a thing that says like recipes or something from my Cricut and put that on the front. And then because I decided to be extra and get like a weird size binder, I had to request a specific size piece of paper to make my life easier. So this is like small or paper to write on. And then same with the index dividers, I had to get a special size, and this is 6 sets, meaning 30 of them. But that's what happens when you just like find stuff on Amazon. You can't really buy like a normal amount. So there's a lot of dividers in here. I doubt I'll need nearly as many as there are, but it's good for like separating, I don't know, desserts from meals. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna make my dividers say. And then along with that, my mom also printed out like some of my favorite recipes that she makes so that I could put them in there and start making them myself. Some of them I have made before and some of them I have not. So that's what I'm gonna do with these. And then I also have some like in my notes app on my phone that I'm also gonna add into here. And I'm gonna write them all nice and cute and organize them. And I think it's gonna be fun and helpful. I think I'm gonna have to like look online and see how people organize these books though, because I'm not sure how specific to organize it. Like I know like if I'm gonna put cookies and stuff, that's gonna be in a desserts tab, but then like all other meals, I don't know if I should like divide them even further into like what type of meal. Like I have like a pasta dish here, I have a soup dish. Those could just go in the same category of like meals or dinners or something. But then I could also get more specific and do like soups and pasta. So I'm not really sure how I should go about this, but I'm gonna figure that out. I've officially finished my recipe book, and I think it turned out very cute. I used my Cricut to cut the word recipes, and I unfortunately don't have a gold vinyl because if you can see there's like gold accents on the binder. I don't have a gold vinyl, which I definitely need to get one because that's like such a staple color, I feel like. But I don't have one, so my options were like this brown color or like a coppery color or a black. And I thought the brown one was the best. It's kind of hard to see, but it can like shimmer in the light. There's no light right now, but it does. So I don't know if anyone watching this cares, but I decided to organize my recipes like this. I have breakfast, soups and salads, sides, main dishes, and desserts. I figured to just stick with that for now because it was a simple set of things and I feel like it covers most of the bases. I still am considering like maybe within main dishes adding some sort of dividers because there's so many different types of dishes. So dividing by like seafood or chicken or pasta or whatever. But for now, I didn't do that because I just didn't really know how I would do that. And then also at like the start of the category for sides and also main dishes, I put a page that I called recipe lists faves, like no recipe. And it's because there's some stuff that like I just don't have a recipe for because it's just like in my head, but I wanted to write it down so that I would never forget about it because sometimes I like forget that I know how to make something. And the whole point of this book is to like have all my recipes written down in one spot so I don't forget that I can make them. But since I don't have specific recipes for this and they're just kind of in my head, I wanted to still like write them down so that I would flip through this and see it and be like, oh, I haven't made that in a while, let me do that. So I did that for my sides and for main dishes because there's just a couple things that I just make on the spot with no measurements or anything. So yeah, that's just gonna be like a running list of stuff that I know how to make off the top of my head. So yeah, I think in the meantime, I will put all my extra paper in the back of the book to just have on hand for when I want to add to it. Anyway, I don't even know if this video has been interesting or entertaining at all. I hope it was, but I feel like I just like sat around the house every time I vlogged for this video because it's just like the easiest location to vlog in. So I hope it didn't get boring, but to be fair, a lot of my life does consist of sitting on the couch and just working on whatever I feel like working on that day. Thanks for watching to the end if you did. And if you did, comment a link to your favorite recipe online so that I can add it to my recipe book and try it out. And of course, make sure to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe so that you can see where my life goes after this video and keep up with all the stuff that I'm up to.